In society, we use energy now more than ever before. But do we ever think about how we use it? How mindful are we of the energy we consume? Is it front of mind, or is it something that we know is just there in the background? I'm Sally Williams, and on behalf of Origin Energy, I've been invited into the homes of 3 families to find out their approach to energy consumption, how their lifestyle affects the way they view energy, and also offer some tips and insights so that they can continue on their journey of energy education. This is Good Energy Switch. Today we're meeting a modern family who love all the creature comforts electricity brings us. Lights on in every room, heaters running all day, and more devices plugged in than an Apple store. Let's see if we can get this modern family of 3 to combine their love of tech and devices with energy and how it works. It's time to go and meet the Bogters. Hi, I'm Sally.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you all.
Through.
Working from home, Catherine likes to be comfortable. Heaters on in winter, staying cool in summer. And don't interrupt her when her soaps are on. Rami, on the other hand, prefers his Netflix, sneaking off to watch it on his laptop when he gets the chance. Like most 12-year-olds, Rhianna is never far from technology, with her phone, iPad and laptop only a fingertip away. Well, thank you so much for having me in your beautiful home.
Thanks for coming.
Well, I was going to ask you, because you work from home, how many computers, for example, in the home?
I've got the main one over here.
I've got a laptop and Rhianna's got a laptop.
Yep, for school, obviously.
Yeah.
My computer's on from the moment I wake up, and it won't turn off until we go to bed at, say, 11 p.m.
So who's the cook in the house?
I'm the cook, but I don't cook very well.
She tries.
So as far as appliances in your kitchen, I can see you've got quite a few here.
Yes.
Do you ever turn off the switch at the power point, or do you tend to just leave it on standby?
Like it is now.
Tell me about the heating.
The heating always just is on constantly.
And throughout the whole house, even though I'm just working in the kitchen. And you can physically turn each room off, but we don't. It makes me happy.
It makes you happy. All right, so there's a lot of energy going on there, isn't there? Yeah, and you've noticed it in your bills, I'd imagine.
I do, yeah, I do.
But thank you so much. I've really enjoyed getting to know you and hear about how you're living and what your lifestyle is like. But let's have a look around the house, shall we? So Catherine, this is where it all happens.
Yes, this is my office.
This is such a light room, as you
Yeah,
said.
it
Probably don't
is.
even need lights on.
It is. Again, just autopilot. I just flick all 3 switches on. Probably not necessary, but yeah.
But you're all about mood lighting and feeling comfortable in your home, aren't you? So you shouldn't go without that. Maybe just start to use table lamps around the home, and they create great mood, don't they? And then you're not using your downlights at all, because these are the guys, they're going to drain a lot of energy.
Exactly.
So this is your room where you hang out and do all your homework. I love this room. It's a really nice space. This is your pad. So what's going on down here? There's a bit happening. What are you charging here?
My laptop, my phone, iPad.
So do you think about turning that off when you go to bed?
No.
So let's talk appliances in your kitchen, because you've got a few here.
They're all in one area and we're probably on the same switch.
So do they ever get turned off through the day?
No, never.
Give those a flick at the wall. Get them off standby mode. What about the dishwasher? Oh yeah, it's on.
Stays on.
Because did you know that that drains power? Yeah, vampire energy they call it.
Okay.
So when you turn it off at the switch, you're just saving that little bit. Rami, I've noticed that you've also got these beautiful shutters. I love the plantation shutters in the windows here.
Yeah,
now they're
nice.
great for light, of course, because they also keep the heat in and also keep the sun out as well. So they're really good to use in summer and winter. You've created a beautiful environment here, so you want to enjoy it, but there's little ways that you can just tweak things to make it just as comfortable, but save on energy and dollars as well. That if you've got the app, then you can check what your usage is, and then you'll start to realise how much energy you're actually using and how much you really don't need to be using to be able to be living comfortably in your own home. Thank you so much for having me in your home. We've got a few takeaway tips. I'm going to come back in a couple of weeks. You're going to apply all those new little lessons that you've learned today, little tips that you've gained from me. Download the app, have a look at the blogs, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Can't wait.
Thanks, Sally.
Thank you. Can't wait to have you back.
G'day, guys. Sitting in the lounge room tonight, felt it was really warm in here, so I checked the heater. It was set at 25 degrees, so I thought I'd reduce it to about 21 degrees. See how we go with that.
Hey guys, just turning off the switches on all our appliances that are not being used. and on my way to saving some energy.
Well, it is lovely to be back with you all. How have you gone over the last few weeks?
Really, really well so far, yeah.
And Rami, have you made some changes with the heating?
Definitely. Closing the blinds when don't need to have it open. Closing the doors, windows. All those things make a big difference.
Great. And what about the power points?
The power, like right behind us now that the kettle's switched off.
At the wall.
Yeah, it wasn't instant. Like sometimes you just slip into your old habits. Like when Rhianna would be sitting in her playroom, I'd just go switch all the lights on. She's like, Mum, remember what Sally said? I'm like, oh, yes, you don't need all lights on. So yeah, we should just have the one light.
You were listening. Good girl, Rhianna. But the most important thing is that you're comfortable doing these changes and you seem like it hasn't really phased you at all.
We're not missing out on anything.
You're not missing out on anything?
Exactly.
Loving that. That is brilliant. As you can see, being more energy aware is the first step to improving home energy usage. And with only a few small changes to their daily routine, the Boctors are well on track to a more energy efficient home. We hope you've learned a tip or two that you can incorporate into your home and lifestyle so that you too can make your own good energy switch today.